So I've been having an RV show going on here all weekend because actually they locked me in the dealership and I couldn't leave. So it kind of was weird because I was showing coaches to absolutely nobody. I'm just kidding. cSzopa guy here, and there was a big show going on the East Coast, and most of the dealers were out there showing their coaches. I heard they had some great sales, but guess what they don't have? Inventory, and I do. And the 2022 Winnebago Adventurer behind me, this 29B, is one of the first 2022s to arrive here at BISH'S RV in Junction City. And I am super excited to show you this coach because the Adventurer is a 20-year plus namesake on the Winnebago brand. And everybody knows that this brand right here, Winnebago, is a pioneer in the industry, making coaches for over 60 years. One of my favorite coaches from the 70s was designed by this brand, so I have a personal love and affinity for Winnebago in general. As I said, the Adventurer coming back and making its namesake, we'll be seeing a lot of things change throughout the years, but this 2022 under 30 feet is perfect for folks just getting into that gas motorhome market. So I'm very excited to show you out the gates. I've shown a couple of these in the past, but Winnebago is a big proponent of designing outdoor kitchens on their coaches, which I think is a super great idea to have because it allows us to remember that we're camping still. And if you're outside and you're barbecuing and you need to grab a cold drink because you got the football game on, just like the Buccaneers are playing because they beat the Falcons yesterday, 48-25. Good job, Tom Brady. I love you. But let me tell you right now, this is a great situation to enjoy that game. You have your nice giant awning that expands across the coach. It's all electric, has LED lighting, so the outside excitement while everyone's hanging out is by none uncomparable on the brands because you got food available and you got a TV available. Flat screen, LED. Inside we go. Let's go check out some options. All right, so inside the Adventurer, some of the stuff I like to point out in all the videos is a good reminder of the Cockpit setup because on the Ford F53 chassis, this is a 2022. This does have the V8 motor, and that consists of a 340 horsepower engine, 468 foot-pounds of torque, so driving up the hills and the decline on the hills has a little bit better RPM advantage if you're pulling a vehicle and you're concerned about what you're towing. The motor has increased with power overall, stepping up from that previous V10. Both these chairs on the Adventurer for a gas motorhome are 6-way power chairs, so they both are electric. They both pivot and turn all the way around. That does make it nice and easy if you're trying to get your right adjustment for sitting and you don't have to funnel with a bunch of different manual pull levers. They're both electric chairs, which makes it nice. The coach does have backup cameras, singular backup camera, and it does have the side view cameras on the Adventurer. So with that said, it's a good usage of electronics and technology and power in the front cockpit area. Getting into the galley space, you know, this coach does look a lot like the Sunstar, I get it, but it is an Adventurer, so the leather, the stitching's a little different. The side view cameras is a different option that you don't get, for example, on some of the other trim level coaches under Winnebago. Right where the camera is, above that ceiling there's a nice electric loft, and that loft is on a quiet system that drops down the bed. It is not loud by any means. It's one of the best in the systems. So you can see that there's no sound when that actual movement takes place. And from driven tracks, it's not overpowering on the teeth where it potentially can lose track on the system. It's this guided plastic rail system, and this technology is a lot of the technology they use on some of the brands they own. You know, the brand that they own with Newmar, for example, uses the same driven track system under the slides to carry all your wiring for the wiring harnesses. It's a very heavy duty system that allows the non-breakage of the electric tracks driven on the teeth to separate, like other competitor brands that you see. So I'm a fan that Winnebago does and constructs from the technology point alone. You guys should be too, because that's what you're paying for, is the engineering. In the kitchen space, I like that they offer the true induction cooktop separate from your one singular propane burner. This is a great option to have if you don't want to use your propane and cook traditional style. Use the induction cooktop. That's electric controlled. You don't have to use any actual gas, gas to heat it up. And that's the same thing on the advantage of the convection microwave. It's a residential size. You can use this as a standard microwave or convection cooking. The dinette space here, this booth dinette, is a little bit wider than you get on the Sunstar as well. So when you step into the Adventurer, you got a little bit more cushion space. For the folks in our lives that need a little bit more comfort when they're sitting down, it's a good wide base from the table while still allowing the table to be wider in the actual spacing. It's not a thin cut table. I like the option they do here with the 2 cup holders for your drinks, because somebody in the family always does like to kick back and have a beverage while someone's driving. Perfect place to do it, to be able to sit back and sit on the other side and watch the TV. Because even if that slides in and you're sitting here and you're having a drink and you're enjoying the trip and you're not driving, this is a perfect place to do it. So on the 29B, we have 1 galley space bathroom. And as we step into the bathroom space here, the shower's a 30 by 28. So stepping into the spacing here, I like to point out the solid surface countertops right out the gates. This is a lot of space here to put all your bathroom essentials, and things are not over cramped where 2 people are traveling. Someone always has more things than the other. You have the space here with the below cabinet space and a medicine cabinet inside to be able to tuck away some other items. So guys like me that just need a toothbrush and not even a comb, there's a space for you to tuck it away in. Check out the shower though. I'm about 6'1", 200 pounds. I have plenty of space in the shower to comfortably use the handle and move about the shower space without bumping my elbows and worrying about my head hitting the roof. Again, 6'1", I probably have a good 5 more inches above here. So that's a good amount of usage of space for a small shower, again, on a coach that's under 30 feet. Hanging towel rack that comes standard with Winnebagos. Good usage of space without having to find somewhere to throw those towels. So in the master quarter of the coach, you have a queen size bed. It's a residential set cabinetry style that they built into this bedroom set, with your hanging closet space on each side and a pull-out drawer. So your clothes that you need to still hang opposing your other cabinetry is set for both people that are sleeping in the bed, with a very long drawer that pulls out to tuck away items that necessarily won't fit into the open cabinet space. These open cabinet space both have USB ports, and they both have 110 plug outlets in there. So books, cell phone chargers, devices, anything that nature can fit on each side of the bed. And then you get the little secret compartment behind your TV, which flips up and has extra space for a satellite receiver, a DVD player, anything technology related, or even just cupboard space behind that TV. This is a good usage of space that they've designed with the television flat mounted on the front of the cupboard. So you guys can see good usage of space on this coach under 30 feet. This is the perfect coach for someone brand new to RVing that wants to just get into motorhomes, or you're stepping up from a travel trailer, you're stepping up from a fifth wheel, and you think it takes too long to unhook everything at the campground, and you just want to get into your cockpit seats and drive away because the neighbors are way too loud. This is the right coach for you guys. So hope you enjoyed the RV show today from the cSzopa guy, and I'd love to see you guys, and let's do a test drive. Thanks.